What's up guys, it's Maddie from Full Bloom Classroom, and I'm so glad you came and clicked on this video today because this is my first video ever. I'm very excited to be on YouTube apparently. I'm so excited to jump into this video, so keep watching to find out a little bit more about me. Question number 1. What do you teach and where? I teach 3rd grade in Nevada, and I teach at a Title I school, and I couldn't ask for anything better. I love my school. It's my first school I've ever taught at, so I'm very excited to say that I am a proud teacher at this school. Question number 2. How long have you been teaching? This will be my 2nd year teaching. Last year was my 1st year, and I just finished up. We're at a year-round school, and so I just finished on July 20th was my last day with my kids, and the 1st year is a whirlwind. Don't get me wrong, it was really fun, but man, did it fly by. And there's so much that I want to change and so much that I want to do differently, and I'm just excited to be able to do that this year. Question number 3. Did you always know you wanted to be a teacher? No. I never considered being a teacher. I'd always had plans on being a lawyer or something of that aspect, but no, that's never crossed my mind until one of my best friends from high school, she's a year older than me, and she was like, hey, I'm gonna go into college and I'm gonna be an elementary education major, and started telling me all of this crazy stuff that elementary education majors do and whatever. The more she kept telling me and the more passionate she became about teaching and teaching kids, the more I was like, you know what, that sounds like something I could possibly be interested in. So when I went to college, I jumped into the teaching field as well. I actually jumped in as a secondary education major for science and math, and did not do very well. So I went down to elementary education, where I found my passion and am planning on growing from there. Question number 4. What is your typical teacher outfit of the day? Well, my school has a very lax dress code, so my typical teacher outfit of the day is usually like a graphic tee that has a cute saying on it, something like this, maybe some jeans and a cardigan to make it a little bit more professional, and some sandals. Question number 5. What do you typically bring for lunch? I don't bring anything for lunch. I'm one of those crazy teachers who buys school lunch on the regular because it's good. Question 6. What is your favorite teacher book? How could I not say this? Ron Clark's Essential 55. If you have not read that book, I'll link it down below. You need to read it. Especially if you're a brand new teacher or a student teacher or anybody on earth. Another one of my favorite textbooks is the writing strategies and the reading strategies. Those have helped me substantially in my 1st year of teaching. I would have been so lost without them. And I plan on getting some more books that really motivate me. If you have any suggestions for books, please place them down below. I'm finding a lot of free time during summer. Question number 7. What is your favorite teacher movie? My favorite teacher movies are the Freedom Writers. If you haven't watched the Freedom Writers, you're missing out. Especially if you're a secondary English teacher, this is just a fabulous movie to help motivate you and your students, and it's actually been one of the big motivators for me to become a teacher. I have always wanted to teach kids who I can shower with motivation and confidence and really give them a love for education. The wind is blowing. I have the door open, if you couldn't tell. Another one of my favorite teacher movies is the Sister Act 2, and I know what you're thinking, this girl is crazy, but it's so funny, and it's one of my very favorite movies, and I just love how she connects with her students and likes to find things that really connect with her kids and really tries to relate to them on a personal level, and that's what I strive to do every day. Question number 8. Who was your favorite teacher? My very favorite teacher of all time is Miss Hill. She was my 5th grade teacher, and she is the person who single-handedly got me to grade level. What? Yes, she was the person who really took me as I was and just catapulted me into success, and she was my true inspiration for becoming a teacher. When I went into her class, I was reading at a 2nd grade level. I was doing math at a 1st grade level. She was really the person who showed me what caring and compassion for your students can do in their personal lives, and I can't thank her enough for pushing me to my limits, and sometimes me being very angry at her for not understanding where I stand and how I learn. But she definitely took all of those weaknesses and made them strengths within myself, and definitely has made them strengths in my teaching career. I can't thank you enough, Miss Hill. Thanks so much. Number 9. Who is your favorite teacher, YouTubers, Instagrammers, bloggers, etc.? Let me tell you a little secret about myself. I am obsessed with watching teacher YouTube channels. Obsessed. And my very favorites are The Lettered Classroom, Pocketful of Primary, Genuine Teaching, Apples and Tiaras, That One Happy Classroom, and so many more, and I cannot get enough. If you have any suggestions for new teacher YouTubers, please link them below so that you can continue to feed my obsession. As far as teacher Instagrammers go, I love Miss Fifth, I love School in the City, and I love Teaching and So Forth, and Teaching with Third with Mr. G. They are my fave. I am obsessed with watching their Instagram stories, and I do it on the daily. Question number 10. What is your best classroom management tip? My best classroom management tip is to have classroom management. Go in with a plan. I went in my first year without a plan, and it was the worst idea ever. Sure, I had a clip chart. How was I going to use that clip chart? I had no idea. I was like, when they're not doing what I've asked them to, they clip down. When they are doing what I asked them to, they clip up. Then I quickly realized you are rewarding students for doing what they're supposed to. Not good. Rookie mistake. Then one of my colleagues was doing blurt beans, and I was like, what a great idea. I could totally do blurt beans. It would work great for my kids. They're talkative. Yes, this is their problem. Tried blurt beans, and yes, for a while it did seem to work, but then after a while they weren't getting the rewards as quickly as they'd hoped, and they lost all motivation. And that is detrimental to your classroom. Do not let your kids lose motivation. Then later on, I went to a Holborn teaching conference, and it has changed my world tremendously. Now, there's some things that I can't tell you about because I'm not Holborn teaching certified, but I can tell you about the Super Improvers Wall, which has changed my world. The Super Improvers Wall is basically like a video game in your classroom. Your kids want to level up, and they are obsessed with leveling up. You have to put a scoreboard up on your wall so that they can see, and my kids were extremely excited to see themselves moving up. They saw all the different colors on the wall. That really motivated them to do their best. They also got really excited for the kids who did move up, and they gave them high fives and hugs and handshakes, and it was just really motivating to see all of these students work really hard to improve themselves and to improve our classroom community. So I would definitely suggest looking into Holborn Teaching Super Improvers Wall. Last question, question 11. What was one reason you decided to become a teacher? One reason that I decided to become a teacher is that I really wanted to leave a legacy, and I wanted to make a difference. That's one of the main reasons why I work with Title I students and Title I schools, or the Title I school I'm at now, is because I really want to make a difference. I want to be an inspiration, and I want my kids to feel loved. I've got a lot of love to give, and the students at my school need a lot of love that they just don't get at home a lot of the times. And so that is one huge reason that I wanted to start teaching and became a teacher and pursued it, was to become that inspiration and to become that person that they can always count on to be there for them. Well, that wraps up my very first YouTube video and the iteachtoo tag. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Please hit that subscribe button down below so you can keep updated with all my new videos. Also, if you could hit that like button, that would be greatly appreciated, and it would just really show some love and support for my channel and teaching in general. Don't forget to stop by again so that you can see all of my new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.